news right now.
An integral part of the team that carries out events at the Crosse Center is stepping down after 22 years. News 19's Heather Armstrong met up with Dave Guepfer today. And Heather, why now?
Well, Dustin, he said he was ready much earlier, but he wanted to stick around to see the Crosse Center renovation completed. Dave Guepfer says Crosse, the center that is, the renovation is better than he ever imagined. He said the views, the space make the opportunities endless. He also says this is just the beginning for the events that they can host there now. Dave worked as the food and beverage director, but there's nothing he hasn't done to help get things done at the center. Longtime friend and La Crosse Center director Art Fahey says Dave is an interesting guy.
You know, he was a stand-up comic. That was one of his things he wanted to do, before all that, So, he wrapped all those kind of things, We've known him as a single guy. We've known him when he got engaged through Oktoberfest and a lot of the Oktoberfest family. So, maybe that's something people don't know about Dave, that he was also an aspiring stand-up comic. And, if you're around him enough, it shows.
Dave's personality worked well with the higher maintenance types and the celebrities, and perhaps that was also another reason he was good at his job.
Most of them are just regular people too. They're doing a job, they're putting on a show. We don't get to meet a lot of them, but some of the ones that we've met have been, interesting. A lot of stories. Every concert's a whole story. It's an event. You put on a concert, you work a 16-hour day, you get done, and you see everything.
So in his 22 years, yes, Dave has met some interesting people, everyone from Elvis impersonators to Elton John. And you know what he still says, the best part of his job is the people that he works with. And I also asked him if he had any advice for the person stepping into his role. And he said, to be successful at this job, you have to love it and you have to be willing to adapt on the fly.
Some good advice there. Thanks, Heather. And Dave was honored tonight at a private party at the La Crosse Center. His last official day is on February 17th.